choose a new project, name it something. I named it Table Layout. Then you choose API number 8 and a blank activity. Name the activity something that you like. I named it Table Layout again. So now we wait for the project to be created and loaded. We adjust the screen so that it's easier for us to work with the design. Choose the hello world and delete it. Now pick table layout and put it underneath relative layout. So now it filled all of relative layout. You can try some of the layout properties, but now the component of table layout is table row, and you can add table row to a table layout. But oops, I want that table row to be to not be nested inside another table row. Now that we have two rows, I'm adding buttons to the rows. We can add it over there. Oops, that's not where I want it to be. I want it to be inside a row. Keep adding. You can add by putting the button on the component tree, or you can try putting it directly on the design window like that. We are doing a simple calculator, and so I need 10 buttons for the digits from 0 to 9, 4 buttons for the operations, 1 button for the equal sign, and 1 button for clear. I have 12 right now. I need a few more, 4 more. So keep adding buttons. Okay. We will add the last button later. So now I don't want the keyboard to all these buttons to be on the top. I want them on the bottom. So now I want to change the layout width and height to grab content. So it's easier to deal with it that way. And we change the layout align parent. You can experiment with those, but I'd go safe with align parent, and I choose the bottom. I don't know what missing does, so I click that, and it doesn't seem to do anything, so I don't care, and I want it to be centered horizontally with the parent. Now I change the buttons names, text, names, IDs, and text so that they look nicer. I don't want to start there. I'm going to start with 1 first. So we keep going from 1 to 9 and everything else. It is very nice that table row is nested inside a table layout, because we can adjust the table row later, and you will see that it's much easier to format the table row than to format a cell on the grid layout. You can see that the buttons is formatted to be graph content, so when the buttons content is smaller, the size of the buttons is also smaller, but I want them to reach the side of the screen, to fill the screen in the width, but they're not working as I want. And I realized that that is because wait, that's well that don't do it. That's the bad move. I actually want to change the table layout width and layout height properties to fill parents. And so now you see that the two bottommost rows, I already fixed the width of the buttons. Now for number 7, I changed its layout width property to fill parent, and now it doesn't work as I want it to do. So now I'm checking again, but still it doesn't do what I want. And I realized that its layout width is fill parent. I don't want that. I want to unset that. And now I can try again. And now all the buttons has the same size and they look much better. Now I add a button clear. Now clear will be on its own, but underneath table layout, it's the biggest buttons because it has its own row basically. So that's my clear all buttons. We can add a screen to our calculator as a text view. I prefer to center it. We can try fill parent or match parent, although for height it doesn't really work the way we want it. I would say just keep it on top of all of our buttons. Above generated doesn't do anything. We can do above table layout and it will keep it nicely done on top of all the buttons. So that's our design for the calculator. We can change the background color. There's HTML color code sites on the internet that you can use. It gives very nice colors for you to choose. I'll just do black for the background here, and the text view will have white. And that's our calculator.